So yeah, so 50 centimeters. They were cutting down these ice blocks and then kind of transferring the ice off the roof, because if you've got too much of that on your roof, it might break. So that was what they were doing when I was passing by some houses, when I went up, even more uphill as I am right now, onto the mountain top of this mountain, you know, I saw that. So for that, you need like rubber boots, I tell you, because any other shoe, you'll get snow into your socks and this and that. Or you have these boring kind of shoes where you have like shoes you're wearing, and on top of that you put some plastic stuffs. In Switzerland they are called Gamaschen, just plastics with a rubber band on top and on the bottom, so that would go over like the lower part of your shoe, or the upper part of your shoe actually it is, and the upper part of that plastic would be on your trousers, so like that you can keep away from the snow better. And then of course you have rubber trousers, like snow pants. So yeah, it's impossible, like in rubber boots, when you walk downhill with those, you're gonna sweat so much, your feet will feel wet by the time you get home. Okay, so these don't work for going shopping in the valley, just for around the house. And these that I have shown you, they have like a rubber lower part, and the upper part is more, it is water resistant but more breathable. So I thought I'll buy these and I'll try them. And if it doesn't work, I will just buy some other pair, because these, in this farmer's shop that I told you, which is called Landi, Landi. If you Google this one, you find the stupid products they have, like all for farming. But like 10 products out of all the products they have, I really use regularly, which would be the sanitary pads and the underwear. I just buy cheap underwear and throw them away. That's minimalism, according to me. Well, it's just that time is an energy source as well. And if I go waste my lifetime, I'm losing in the end. There is a woman in the valley, she's called Esther. I talked to her quite a bit lately. And I told you that she's collecting all her rubbish throughout the year, and she puts it to places, like the glass goes to the glass depository, so that one is gone for free. Then the newspapers and the paper and the cartonage stuff all goes to a free place, and so she's getting rid of that one as well. The textiles, they also get collected in Switzerland, and the aluminum and the tin cans as well. So what you end up in, even the bottles, the PVC bottles get collected. They need those as well. So I could bring them all back, but the place to do this is down in the valley, and I don't want to bother go there every other month just to get those dirty things down there. I put it all in a bag that costs 2 Swiss francs, and I put it 50 meters away from this house in a little cabin where the rubbish bags go, and I'm done with it. So I can continue do my stuff. So what stuff have I been doing lately? Well, I have finally finished my book. Not just because I was fasting, but also because it just felt right to do it right now. I could have polished the wording some more to put on in some more spicy words. I can still do that in the future. But for now, it's like I want to forget about the writing, and I like really want to forget about it, like until a year or so. And then I might look at it again. And if something feels not fine, I will change it, because it's so like strenuous work when you are. Now I'm not working on OpenOffice, it's LibreOffice. Okay, LibreOffice, until I had found that. Then I started to do the whole setup, how the size of the book was fixed from the very first moment, like set. But then, how big do the characters have to be for old people to still be able to read it? So it ended up be 11. So the book is quite a thick book, because the letters are so big. But I want everyone to be able to read it. You know, I know Esther, she told me she's like 70 something. She doesn't look like it though. And also, I learned from her that intermittent fasting could be a real good way, because she's eating for 8 hours and then 16 hours she's not. She got really a lot of energy out of that until now. That's what I learned, because her garden looks good. She's done a lot of... She says she's never keeping up with her housework, but her garden looks good. She's got 2 trees in front of her house, and otherwise it was all empty. And she's over the year been adding pots filled with earth, and then put some seeds in, and stuff is growing like mint, and lots of like roses here and there. Not like really things to eat, but you know, kind of. She's on the way. Like me, I've once been doing this herb salad, wild herbs, and I was kind of eating this. So next time I'm doing this wild herb thing, I will add all the herbs into Quark. In German it is OQARK. So in that, which is kind of a sour milky paste that you can put on to zucchetti, so I will eat that. The herbs in this one, and that one either on bread, which I will stop eating. Also potatoes, like everything with sugar in it, I will stop eating. I will just eat fat and go on to this keto thing, like the people have been living ages ago, when they found meat that contains a lot of fat parts, like Speckschwaten. When you have that one, half of it is white, so it's just fat. So that's from animals when they put it in the chimney and produce meat that will sustain forever, because it's smoked meat. That one in Switzerland, I used to see the farmers eat in the forests. And that one, half of a slice, when you slice it and eat it, or at least 1/3 always consists like of fat. So that's what I need. I need a lot of fat. So I'm gonna buy macadamia, sunflower seeds, cedar nuts, and feta, the cheese where I stem from, Appenzell. I love that one. And just eat it with zucchetti and cucumbers. Like the cucumbers and the zucchetti will be my bread. See the change? So I know that when I have fasted and I eat whatever, within a few hours I can use the toilet. So I can digest all of this, and it doesn't give me rashes. But the thing is, if I eat it every day, that's a different kind of a story, because eating it every day, then my digestion slows down. And as I learned from the gallbladder detox, intaking 2.5 milliliters, which is a lot, deciliters, like 2 deciliters is a cup of olive oil, and mix it with lemon juice, gets your gallbladder running. So that's a good thing, because that one you need to digest. The fluids from your gallbladder make your digestion run well. So you need to be a type of person that eats a lot of fat. Then your gallbladder gets going. If you eat sugars, and also chewing a lot is important. So I will do this. So tomorrow, if the money arrives, or the day after tomorrow, I will be going into the village, and I probably won't make a video anymore, because these down and uphill videos, I'm a selfish person. I'm anyhow running or walking downhill and then walking uphill, but I'm not doing these alkaline baths. So when I come home, then I will have to do a kind of a shower. And if I haven't done a video, I will feel like, I want to publish something. I'm always, running around with my camera, and either I'm taking photos or then I'm videoing something. So then I will be in the tub more, and I will also enjoy it a bit more, because right now I have been in here maybe for 3/4 of an hour, and I haven't felt it. It wasn't boring. So that's a good thing, and since I'm a selfish person, I'm gonna continue like this. I'm gonna do this tube bits and start a new playlist and reminiscence about the day, plan the future, and when I'm done with that, I will do as Michael Bagelspacher explains about the inner child, like this emotional body, just to clean the sorrows and be with me, like have a little coming back to me time for me. Yes. And I have to say, someone I have been watching a lot on streams has emailed me, and he's the only one out of 1, 2, or 4 years streaming that has remained as a kind of contact. All the other people I've been sharing time with, they have disappeared, they never write, they of course have never been real friends. They just popped in and kind of messed up my day, stole my time, and I wasn't really able to gain something out of it. I wasn't selling products on that stream, I wasn't being favored a lot by the people, so that's why I stopped streaming, But this kind of YouTube, long videos, to me feels kind of good. That's a good way to make the most out of my time. So maybe see you in the next video. I'm kind of through with what I wanted to say for today. It's been, the knowledge about the cat's death, then the dying by fasting, my 5th day of fasting. Yeah, well, I could tell you a bit on how it went so far. Like the 3 weekdays that I had, and now the 2 days where I am really euphoric. Yeah. Bye bye.